Hello, it's time for another video. Today I have an order from the Lupicia Hawaii online store. Now, obviously I've done a bunch of videos about Lupicia before, but this was my first time ordering from the Hawaii store. And I initially had been disappointed when they first opened it because they were missing a bunch of stuff that I really love. But I looked again recently, and I guess they're just rotating the stock that's on the website. So yeah, they were in stock of some of my favorites, so we're going to open this up. There's also something really exciting, and I purchased, finally, one of the exclusive Hawaii teas. Now, I know there's a lot of interest, in the mainlanders, to be able to try these teas, people who are Lupicia fans. And not to be negative or anything, but a long time ago when I worked for Lupicia, someone came back from Hawaii and brought, I don't know if they brought all of the flavors of exclusive Hawaii teas, but they brought some of them. And I honestly didn't like any of them. So I'm going to give it another try. I also have a tendency to overbrew flavored teas sometimes, and they're flavored. They're like fruit and flower flavored teas. So that also might have been why I might have just overbrewed them. We'll see. I will go ahead and try it, and I'll try to make sure to brew it really lightly. If I were to get my water boiled, and so the water will also cool down a little bit while I'm opening that up. There was, that's just my packing slip. Okay, cool. When I looked at the Hawaii teas on the website, that's some packing material. It seemed like they were missing one that I remembered from 10 years ago, or maybe they've discontinued it. But I could have sworn, I hope this sounds great on the microphone, I could have sworn that there was a chocolate macadamia nut tea, and that was the one that I liked. I love their chocolate teas. They have the chestnut chocolate one, that's great. But they did not seem to have it, and I don't know what's going on with that, or maybe I just dreamed that. But okay, let's go ahead and open the Hawaii tin first. Obviously, I had to get, I don't even know if they sell it without the tin, but I had to get the special edition tin. Even if I end up not liking the tea, I can put trinkets inside the beautiful tin. Okay. Now, I've never been to Hawaii. I'd really love to go and visit the Lupicia store, honestly. Okay, so, squeaky. Alright, so the one I got is Hua Ki, and I don't remember the description. I believe it is black tea with like a fruit mix. It said it has papaya in it, dried cranberry, dried mango, dried apple, dried pineapple, blue mallow, and strawberry leaf. So I think it's just like a tropical fruit black tea. Yeah, we're gonna try. I have an open mind. Yeah, I suppose the fact that there's like a pineapple and stuff on the label that gives us our clue. Yeah, so I'll set this to brew, and then I'll go ahead and go through the other things I bought. Some of the things I bought, like I said, I mostly got, kind of my favorites. I've probably reviewed them on here before, but that's okay. We'll just talk about them again. Okay, so there is a description on the package itself. I love these tins. I have tins from Lupicia from like 10 years ago. I still have them. This one's really cute. There's one right here. This isn't as old as like my oldest one, but it's a caramel. Oh, there's thumbtacks in it. Little petite tin. I mean, yeah, like I stopped working there in 2010, I think, so it's been 10 years. Alrighty. So tropical fruits flavored black tea is luxuriously blended with mango. Okay, that sounds good. I love mango. I just had a mango earlier today, and it was super good. Alright. Okay, it smells lovely, actually. I'm definitely getting pineapple and mango scent. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some of this on camera. So yeah, you can see how it's just, I don't want to spill it, a black tea with some little tiny pieces of dried fruit in there. I'm gonna go ahead and make that. I kind of wish I hadn't done that. Don't store your tea like this. Store it in this. Fold this up, put it back in the tin. You really don't want your tea exposed to too much air, and having it loose in the tin like this just isn't a good idea. That's a tea industry tip for you. Okay, so I'm going to use about a teaspoon. I have a relatively small cup I'm going to be using. So again, we're going to try really hard to not overbrew this. Knowing me, I'm going to put the water in, and I'm going to start talking about the next thing and completely forget that I made tea at all, but whatever. We'll try really hard. I'm going to use my special little mushroom cup from the, I think it's from the Sears Mary mushroom set. It sure looks like it. It doesn't have any markings on the bottom other than the fact that it just says Japan. Alright, so I'm going to dump out my pre-warming water. And I've got my water ready to go. I'm using my Ingenuity tea maker from Adagio. This is super old. I've had that for freaking forever. I believe they still make it. It's a good product, but I'm about to show you right now what is bad about it. The filter starts to float up, like it dislodges right when you start to pour water in. So you have to pour in a little bit of water and then push it down and then pour some more in. Now, it's entirely possible they've fixed that bug in... Okay, that should be enough. Filling it about a third of the way up. Again, a tiny little cup. Hopefully they've fixed that. But yeah, I've had that for 10 years. Okay, so let's see what else is in here. Alrighty. So we've got some definite favorites. Ooh, they gave some samples. Okay, I'll look at that in a sec. So, cool. Great. I just got a mix of, is there some green? It's mostly green this time. And a little black and a little herbal. So, perennial favorite, Momo Oolong Super Grade. Is the Taiwanese oolong with the Japanese white peach flavor. I've probably talked about this one before. It's fantastic. It's one of their best sellers. I just had some of this last night. I'm almost out of it, so got this now. Let's see. I'll stick with the greens first. Tokyo, I already talked about at length. My friend Ray went to Japan and got me 2 packs of this. I got another one just in case, because again, I would like to drink this every day. I know I've talked about this before too. The matcha black soybean rice tea, also amazing. And this one is super cheap too. This one, I think it's less than $5, I think, for this. I should have bought more than. Okay. And, ooh, I forgot I picked this up. I definitely haven't talked about this one before yet. It's grapefruit green. Now, I always thought I wasn't a fan of grapefruit or grapefruit flavored things until I tried this. It's super good. It's so refreshing. Makes a great iced tea. I'm keeping an eye on the clock. I'm not going to forget about the tea. That's going to be really good, like, for summer. Like, I'm going to make this into iced tea and, like, feel really refreshed. I would make this into iced tea and use it as, like, a cocktail mixer. Like, maybe with some gin. Alright, so it's still, the color looks a little light, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I can always, brew it stronger next time. My goal here is to not dislike it. Okay. Oh yeah, so I didn't even mention it. With this thing, all you do is set it on top of the cup, and there's a little trigger that releases the water. Pretty cool. Alright. Oh, actually, the watercolor does look good. It's a nice medium red. I kind of feel like I overbrewed it. It feels like really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a tannic, which is not a bad thing. I'm going to let it cool and try it again. I'm also thinking that this is going to just make a really good iced tea. And that's definitely like where it's really going to shine. Okay, so what else did I get? Okay, yeah. This Momoko, I believe I tried recently because they sent me a sample of it. They came out with this flavor after I stopped working there. So I had never tried it until recently. But it's green tea with peach and vanilla. But it's really, really good. Like, that vanilla and green tea sounds like kind of an odd combination, but it's really wonderful. I'd say this is probably good, hot or iced. Let's see what else I got. So, this is just their, like, normal grade matcha. It's 100 grams. It was like $15. It was on sale. But I mean, only like 10% off or something. Now, I have one of these in my cupboard. There's like a tiny bit left, but I bought that pack like probably like 5 years ago. So this lasts a really long time. I use this for smoothies, or baking, or like it's not ceremonial grade. You can drink it straight if you wanted to do that with the whisk and everything. And it'll taste fine, but it's really good for like your cupcakes and stuff like that. It's just matcha, there's no sugar in it. So if you're gonna be baking with matcha, make sure you get a pure matcha. So yeah, this will probably last me another 5 years, so that's good. Okay, and then one of the things that I was super upset that they didn't have on the Hawaii website when I first looked was this English caramel. It's black tea with caramel flavor, and one thing I love about Lupicia is their sweet flavored teas are really, really good. It's really easy to mess up, like chocolate flavored tea. It either comes out like too sweet or too bitter, or it's just gross. They do them really, really, really well. So like their cookie tea is another good one. But yeah, this one is one of my favorites. It seems like they don't have the chocolate teas on the Hawaii site, but hopefully they will in the future. Because like I mentioned, the chestnut and chocolate, marron chocolat, that one is so good. I have like a pack of it that I haven't opened yet. I'm saving that. Okay. Now the last two items I got, I think I might have talked about these before too. Two rooibos-based, non-caffeine. We've got piccolo, which is rooibos with honey and berry flavor, and then ginger and lemon myrtle, which is rooibos with ginger and lemon myrtle. It's pretty self-explanatory. Piccolo was another one they didn't have when I initially looked, and I was like, dang it. But yeah, this one's really good. It's such a great nighttime tea. A little bit of like soy milk or whatever in it is excellent. Same with this one. This one takes milk really well. They actually recommended, like, when this came out, they were like, have it with milk and honey. I don't usually bother adding honey just because, like, I don't typically sweeten my teas at all. Very rarely. But, okay. I'm going to look at these samples that they sent. There's only a couple of samples. I mean, not that I expected, like, and be like, oh yeah, Ariel, we remember that guy. We're going to send him a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, so here's a little sample of cookie that I just mentioned. So these are just tea bags in here. I sent me 3 of them. And then Momoko, which I got the full-size one of, but sometimes I'm lazy and I want tea bags. And then Sencha Matsuri, which is just an unflavored sencha, but it is really, really good. So I am super stoked that I was able to get these. Let me see if I can finesse the tea back into here that I poured into the tin. I might need to, I don't want to spill it. This was like, I think it was like $9 or something. I think it's an extra $2 for the tin. Get in there. Oh God. Oh, I'm spilling it. Okay, that's fine. Next time I make a tea video, I'm definitely going to order more, like, Lupicia. I love it so much. It's nice that it's part of my personal history too, it was my first graphic design job, and everybody was really nice. I'm really strict though. Working for a Japanese office it has its good points and its bad points. Alright, now that this has cooled down a bit, I'm gonna see if I can get a better flavor profile rather than ouchie my tongue. Yeah, I brewed it, 2 maybe 3 minutes? And, oh gosh, this cup I think is only maybe 6 ounces, and that was about a teaspoon. I would actually brew it lighter. I would use less than that, or a bigger cup and more water. But yeah, no, I mean, I like it. It's not bad at all. I definitely get, like, mango. Yeah, just my one complaint is that it's definitely a tannic. But I'm going to try to make an iced tea with that. And like I said, the next time I do a Lupicia video, which, this will last me a couple months, I'll let you know how it is as an iced tea. Maybe with some simple syrup in it. I know I just said I don't sweeten my teas, but this one might be good, like a sweetened iced tea. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know if you've tried the Hawaii exclusives. Let me know if there's one you suggest I should buy, or even one that you are curious about, want me to buy and review it for you before you buy. But yeah, I hope everyone has an abundance of tea and is enjoying delicious tea time at home. Bye bye!